So every year my twin sister Shelby and I make each other handmade gifts for our birthday. So I wanted to show you what I've made for her. I originally started with one present, but then James, my partner, found out that Shelby was making me 3 things. So I've actually upped the ante. So this is the first present that I started with, and it's a photo album because I'm a very sentimental girly. So this fabric is some that my mum gave me. I have this beautiful big pink satin ribbon that was thrifted. I really need to finish off the ends. I tried to burn it. It's like a little singed, but I feel like I need like freeze stop or glue. Then I just have a little beautiful felt heart at the front and some handmade pansy beads, which is going to be really hard to see on this fabric. And then some shell beads in the corner too, which are actually some that Shelby gave me. So I thought that was kind of sweet. And then yeah, just opening it up, this lovely little satin ribbon. I'm hoping to steam the ribbon because I can't iron it because it burnt when I tried to singe the ends, which is typically fine for a synthetic, but for some reason this didn't work. I'm wanting to also scrapbook the front 2 pages as like a little introduction to her, and then all photos will be in here. So that one's really special. I'm also making myself a matching one. I won't pick it up right now just because I haven't actually sewn mine yet, so it would just fall apart. And then I have a handful of images that I've printed off as us as like little babies to put in the album as like a cute little sentimental moment. Just because like my mum has all of or our mum I should say, has all of these photos, but I just wanted us to have this version too. So I thought that would be really, really cute. Little sentimental vibe. Very cute. And then I have actually printed myself off oops, I just dropped them all. The exact same photos to add into my album with a couple of bits and bobs of photos of her engagement and photos of my engagement, and just make it really personal to each of us. So the last thing I have to do in that one is just the intro page scrapbooked because I don't really like the white. Has a few marks on it, and I just feel like it'll look so much cleaner with like a nice patterned page here and then a little intro here. And I thought just stamping her name and then doing like a little Polaroid of her could be really special. And then yeah, I'll have a matching one. So it'll be our sort of twin photo albums, which I thought was really cute. Then secondly, I want to make her a Kindle case. She's been trying to make one for herself, but I just wanted to do it for her. She sewed a really cute pouch one that was like this lovely vintage gingham, but it fit her hairdressing scissors perfectly. So she's still on the hunt for a Kindle pouch. I made this book sleeve, a little crocheted granny square book sleeve for myself. And so I wanted to do a mini version of that for Shelby. So I have all of the squares here, and basically all that's left is for me to join them and then make the little tie. At the moment, I'm not too sure whether to have it as like vertical with the ties here for a Kindle to just slip in, because I feel like that's more Kindle-esque, or if I should follow this same rhythm of having it to the side. I don't know. I think I prefer it to the side here just because with the seams, like the bows sort of match up perfectly. So I feel like that's better. And then again, like we're kind of matching, except mine's like a book and journal sleeve and hers should fit her Kindle really, really well. So I think that'll be really special. I think I've made it ever so slightly too big, but I'd rather that than her not being able to fit it, you know? So I also just wanted to show you my favorite squares that I did from that one. I think this, I think these are my top contenders. So I thought this was really beautiful. Just a little pillowed there. This one could be my favorite, but it's just so nice. And then I think this one is actually my my proper favorite. I just think they're so beautiful. They're so nice. So that'll be that. So just need to join it all up and that one's done. Then the last thing, which is kind of like a little add-on because I know that she'd really like it. Whether she'd use it super frequently, I'm not sure, but I think she would. I made myself this needle book and I absolutely love it. It's made from a vintage doily and then I just lined it with felt, popped my needles in there and then also ended it? I don't know, tied it off with a bow. It's very dramatic, it's very long, but I think it's so special and I really want things that I use frequently to feel like really sweet and fun. So little touches like this or like this, just they're so special. Like I could just chuck this book in my bag and call it a day, but I want to put it in a cute case, you know. And then I also thought with the photo albums it'll be like a really, really sweet coffee table book, so that'll be perfect. Unfortunately, I have bad news. I couldn't find another doily with fabric. I could only find lace doilies and I didn't really want to back it with felt because I would basically have to catch so many different places of the doily and hand stitch it. And I just don't feel like it for this one. So Shoei's getting this adjacent. So I've actually pinned this bit of vintage fabric. It's a little janky and I'm going to have to tuck in these really fine ends during the process, which is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, but I really just want to hand stitch all around here. Then line it with felt, have a similar ribbon vibe tucked in the layers so she can tie it off with a bow. The little additional squares of felt will go on this for her to actually be able to put her needles and pins in. And I want to put a little Miffy on it. So that's what it'll look like, but like with a bow. Does that make sense? So it'll still be super dramatic and whimsical, but just like a different kind of thing in comparison to my one. And I got this little Miffy in Belgium and I have another one left over, which is this. And so I really want Shoei to be able to enjoy a Miffy too. And I just thought she complemented these little white flowers here so well. So I think that'll look, just pinned myself, that'll look really special. I might do a white bow, I'm not sure, but I think it'd be really cute. So that I think is my 3 gifts. The needle book, the smaller version of this for the Kindle cover. I'll let you know what I end up doing, how I end up finishing it, and then the photo album. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to give them to her. And it's quite sweet because I really like that I have matching things. I just love mine so much. I really want Shoei to enjoy hers as well, and I think she will. So yeah, I will show you the finished projects very, very soon. Voice over Kendall here to show you the process of me making the things I said I wanted to make at the start of the video, so you get a glimpse behind the scenes and the lovely nitty-gritty details. Something I love about these projects is honestly they're not perfect, but I like that. They've got fun little random pulls in fabric or like a stitch that's a teeny bit wonky, and I just love and value that so much. These took me a long amount of time, but also not at the same time, because I truly was grabbing them at every single moment I could, just because I extended how many products I wanted to make, which meant I was short on time to actually have them done by our birthdays. But I did it, you know, and you'll get a full product tour very soon. It's at the end of this video. And I don't know. I just love them. I think the photo album worked out really, really cute. I love that I have a matching one. It lives in my bookcase. It's so beautiful. The needle book is something that she has told me she loves and uses, so that's great. And I know that the Kindle case is getting an absolute workout, so I really feel like I killed it, I really feel like I've done so well this time around. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a little peep, talk to you about it, just say how much I love having this tradition with my twin. I don't even remember when we started it, to be honest, but I just love that we've really stayed strong with it, and I can see us still doing this tradition when we're like 80, I think it'll be really fun. I encourage you to actually start doing this with a close friend or a sibling and someone you trust and know that whatever you make them, they'll love. It's just something that really works for us, and I hope it works for you as well. It's honestly changed the game for our art making and increasing our skill levels and just making more time for play, because I feel like as soon as you have a project in mind, you're less likely to just pick up your phone and avoid it. It's fun. I recommend it. It's 10 p.m. I'm taking a crafting break and I'm going to open a little spooky Miffy. James wants this pumpkin one and I really want the pink ghost. So let's see what we get. I opened it really fully already.
Oh, they're massive.
It's the pumpkin.
I thought it'd be small. That's way too big to put on anything.
No, it can go on my back.
That's cute.
I actually fucking love it. It's a pumpkin.
That's twice I've got the one I wanted.
What was the other one?
Shiba Inu.
Oh yeah, it was a Shiba. You should feel it. It's got beads.
Oh, I don't like the beads.
I love the beads. Don't get out of it. Got the pumpkin! It's 11 p.m. It's late. It's the night before our birthday dinner. I'm really tired, but I finished Shelby's birthday presents and I want to show you. In this cute little bag that says today is all about you, and I definitely think it's one that my mum gave me and I'm just reusing it and I think it's really adorable. So here we go. This is the Kindle case and I am utterly obsessed with it. I did decide to do the tie at the top here because I just think it made more sense and James agreed. So the opening's right at the top. Pop the little Kindle in. Obviously this isn't a Kindle, but you understand the vibe. And then little bow at the top. Isn't she perfect? And I'm just so obsessed, and it feels really nice and plush, which is perfect. I think I'm actually going to make another one for my iPad because my iPad just lives in its simple case, and chucking this in my handbag doesn't really make me feel super secure that it's okay, but this would, because it is just so lush and plush and I just think it's gorgeous. Even matching up the squares so they were opposite on each side is just so good. Then I did the photo album that I showed you, but I've actually filled it. So I put in a bunch of photos, like I said, with us. Well, it starts at Albie because that's our child. And then I just did little baby photos of us, which is like so special and just cute, and like a little wholesome twin album. So really proud of that one. And then lastly, I just put in some spare photos too for her, because I didn't know she wanted all of them, and I thought she could choose the rest. I made a needle book, and it's the kind of concept I showed you, and it's honestly turned out exactly how I wanted. The trim is new. Well, it's a secondhand trim, but I picked it up, and as soon as I put it around the edge, I was like, oh God, I'm gonna have to put a little bit more effort in, and I think it's worth it. Like, this looks so beautiful to pull in the white, and this fabric was like a vintage curtain or something, so it had like a weird backing, but I think that worked in my favor because it meant that the fabric wasn't going to fray. And then I did a little satin bow, and when you open it on up, it takes you to the felt squares, which is where she'll put her needles and pins. I just think it's perfect, you know, like that is gorgeous. That is so beautiful. Just fold it in half. Really hope there wasn't a thread on the front of that the whole time, because I just picked it off. If there was, here we go. But yeah, so just fold it in half and then tie up the little kitty goatee bow. If you can't tell, like, I'm really obsessed with pink satin ribbon at the moment. And you just tie it on off. And then she has a gorgeous needle book with a little Miffy on vintage fabric, secondhand trim. It's just perfect. So I really, really feel like I've nailed this birthday. Like, it feels so stunning and so her and so special. And I'm so glad that I made a lot of time to like actually be able to put all of this effort in, because it's also felt super energizing for me. So I'm just really happy with them. I think they're so freaking cool. So let me know your thoughts. Please pop a comment below. Please pop a comment below. I really, really want to know what you think. Like, tell me your projects. What are you making at the moment? I want to chat. I want to know. Just lay it on me. But so happy, so freaking proud. And yeah, I get to give it to her tomorrow. So I think she'll love them, you know? I'm also trialing some new glasses, and I don't know how I feel about them. I think I really like them. It's just that they're so different. My other glasses are like big, so this is like such a change, but I really did want something completely different from my other glasses so that I did have something different, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't just want to have a second pair of the exact same kind of shape and style I have, because then it's like not as fun and playful with outfits and such. But I think I like them. They're just really different than what I'm used to. And I really wanted the sort of like trendy circular ones, but they just didn't suit my face shape. And the lady at the optometrist, she was so nice. I was like, hey, I like these. I don't know if I like them because they're trendy or if they suit me. And she was like, I will be brutally honest with you, and I'll tell you if you look ugly with them. And I went, thanks, queen. Like, that's awesome. Thank you, diva. That's so good. And then we settled on this shape, which is kind of like more of an oval in comparison to the circular ones that you would be seeing on the cutie little Pinterest and Insta girlies. And I feel like they suit my face shape so much more and look like really cute. And they're a different colour. My other one's a tortoiseshell and this is like a brown. So I'm getting used to them. If I don't look like me and I don't feel like me, that's why. It's because I'm getting used to them. But yeah, just a tidbit. I've decided I think I like the glasses. Yeah, I think I like the glasses.